Before I get started with this, you guys aren't going to believe this, but I woke up a couple hours ago, thought it was Saturday morning, then I found out it's Friday, and I think it's Friday in the morning. But anyway, it was funny. Let's get started. I guess the game's too boring for him. You bet, Vinny. Aha! Here it is. A book of fairy tales. All right, you guys ready to hear a story? I think my Sonic impression's getting better. Precisely. Huh? I wasn't sleeping, Tikal. I was just resting my eyes for a bit and... Oh. Oh, right. Must have dozed off. I feel you, Knuckles. Okay. This is a story about not just one girl, but also her friends who have discovered the cottage right at the heart of the forest. You know, the cottage that was home of the bear family. I call this one Team Sonic and the Three Bears. Okay. Once upon a time in the flora and the fauna, a black cat named Lavinia was taking a excuse me. Once upon a time, in the flora and fauna, a black cat named Lavinia was taking a morning stroll with her friends, a blue hedgehog named Sonic, a two-tailed fox named Tails, and a red echidna named Knuckles. They were known as Team Sonic. Every morning, they would go for a walk through the forest. Every morning, they would go through a walk through the forest near their home for a half hour to get some exercise, even some fresh air. But one day, a certain someone came up with an idea of taking a shortcut. No need for shortcuts when you've got speed. No need for shortcuts when you got speed like mine. Real funny, Sonic. No worries, Vinny. In fact, if we take this path, we should be able to get home faster. It's Knuckles. Nothing can convince him otherwise. So Team Sonic walked down an unfamiliar path in the woods filled with wild flowers, animals, and a whole lot of stumbling. Good thing there are no poppies here, otherwise I'd be asleep in an instant. Ugh! Ugh! Ah! Ah! Ow! He went that way. Hey, look, guys. The Flicky brought us a worm. What for? Ah, yuck! No way! Ugh! That's flippin' nasty, man! Oh, oh, never mind. Before they knew it, they were lost. At the heart of the forest was a small cottage. There lived the father bear, the mother bear, and the young bear. Got it. Anyway, the bear family was about to have porridge for breakfast. You know, that part with the characters talking to the narrator. It reminds me a lot of VeggieTales with St. Patrick's Day story. When hurry up, name me St. Patrick. Shh, sorry. The only problem was that the porridge was too hot. Ouch! Hot! Too hot. Ow. Wait. Ouch! Hot! Too hot! And so the bear family went on a morning walk.